What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Blitz, aka Chris, aka BlitzWizard2745, and we're back with another Charlie video because he just dropped this, and I figured while I'm here, might as well record this joint. This is the worst rap battle ever. Now, I kind of recognized the person in the picture, but I really didn't. So we're gonna see exactly what this is. But make sure to like, subscribe, and with that being said, let's get into it.
If you've been around the channel for a while, you'll know that 6 or 7 years ago, I was extremely active in the rap battle community. Not as a participant, but as a harsh critic. I was like the Rotten Tomatoes of rap battle, but I only specialized in the absolute worst. I made probably 10 to 20 videos covering the most awful rap battles I could possibly find, because for a while, it was a pretty popular branch of content. But now it's kind of fizzled out and it's just a distant memory of a long forgotten age. But today on Twitter, a few people tagged me in a clip that was going viral from an old rap battle, so I had to find the source.
My audio been bugging lately. I think it's this headphone. Specifically this one. Because the right one ain't do none of this. Alright, let's get back to it.
Source, because it was one I hadn't seen before, which is very rare. So I thought, let's go ahead and take this back old school here. Let's do a little rap battle analysis like I used to do back in the day.
SKB, let's get it in.
It's Serenade, aka Sally, aka Slim Sadie, aka go fuck yourself to the guy who said I had too many names.
Get used to your ears bleeding. That's going to become a very familiar sensation throughout this video, because anytime there's even an elevation in someone's voice, it peaks the mic and it turns into the worst cacophony of garbled nonsense you could ever imagine. It sounds like the mic they used here was straight out of Xbox 360 era during a Call of Duty lobby. It's brutal for the senses. But anyway, here's our two warriors ready to duke it out on the battlefield of bars. We have a rookie, SKB, who's making her debut, and she's squaring off against a veteran, Serenade, or one of her many other gamer tags and aliases. I saw a couple people on Twitter call her Feminem, and that gave me a little bit of a giggle. But she's 0-2 right now, so she doesn't have the best record. She's like the Detroit Pistons of battle rap at the moment, and she is hungry for a W. So let's see if she brings...
Nah, hold on. It's like, yeah, the rookie going up against the 0-2 vet. Right? There's no way, right? No. No. That's like if a basketball team, that's like if right after the Wizards like replace everyone on the team, they just gonna put them up against the next worst people in the league just to see how they measure. Like, that's crazy.
her A game.
SKB, who the fuck is that? I've been trying to figure it out. You must be some crazy bitch. That's it. See, I just twiddled my thumbs and that's the best I could come up with. Stephanie Kelly Brown, test, test, test. Oh, I get it now. That's your initials. Wow, that's some original shit.
Everybody stand back.
So, this is why you need to get an official, honest opinion. Because if she had real friends, I think they would have told her to shut the fuck up. I don't think you're here. I don't think you're hearing me. If they were real people around her, they would have told her to shut the fuck up. Bob?
She's spitting more flames than Spyro. I have to appreciate the way she kicks this off here by going, SKB, who the fuck is that? And then tries to say what it stands for. Some crazy bitch. Which, you'd have to misspell crazy for that to work. You'd have to spell crazy with a K instead of the proper spelling of C. Which is badass. But I do have to say, she ruins the continuity by immediately in the next line saying what SKB stands for, so you already knew. Why are you pretending you don't know what it stands for? You ruin the lore that you were building up, unfortunately.
Hey, I'll give her this, at least she rhymed.
My mind is blown. That's freaking awesome. Not. It's fucking dumb. Now, when Tanner found out that Shannon couldn't come, he asked me to come here and tan your ass. And I said I'd do it. I figured I'd step up and be the bigger man. But this looks like a step down, and Shannon's fat as fuck. I don't think I thought this through enough, huh?
She sounds like she just infiltrated a slam poetry open mic night and drank way too much before going off on stage.
What the fuck is this
and now
bitch
everything is all
talking about?
scatterbrained and disheveled. It just doesn't even sound like she's rapping. It sounds more like she's delivering a monologue from Mean Girls. It's hard for me to even like break down line by line here because I can't even tell where a rhyme was supposed to start and stop or where a line ends and another begins because everything just blurs together. It's like a
It's like that one rapper talking about that one female rapper who was like, "I'm from California, I know," like it was like that, but without the music, so it sounded even more ass.
fever dream audibly. Like she briefly mentions someone named Tanner and then says, "I'll have to tan your ass," or something. What does that mean? What's happening?
But you know what they say? Behind every hater is a piece of truth. And I have to agree. Because some random guy Facebooked me saying, "You're a horrible rapper, but you're sort of cute." That's true. Now, back in my battle with Shannon, I more or less called her a fat ass. And it's not only that. I told her exactly what to do to fix it. I said, do some reps, then next, climb up a flight of steps, etc. And if she had only listened, maybe she wouldn't be at home sick. Now, as for you, Missy, I don't know you from a hole in the wall. So your Facebook profile is all I had to go on. So I start...
This crowd is dead as fuck. Her lines are dead as fuck. And God almighty, if I got in there, I'd be dead as fuck. Nigga, if I'm listening to this, I'd be dead as fuck. If someone told me that this was fire and they had me listen to this, I'd be dead as fuck. You know what I'd rather listen to? I'd rather listen to the gasoline from a gasoline can pour out slowly onto the floor while I'm standing over it and someone light that bitch on fire and kill me so my ears burn off so I don't have to listen to this shit.
Clicking on some pictures, and this is what I came across.
She sounds like a cartoon character getting into an argument, and half the things she says doesn't make any sense. Like, what do you mean you don't know her from a hole in the wall? What does that mean? You can't distinguish a human being from a fucking glory hole or something? Like, I don't understand what she's trying to say half the time. It feels like she listened to a single Eminem song and then tried to emulate it to the best of her ability. And then she even goes to like a previous rap battle to start referencing it as some kind of previously on Dragon Ball Z callback. It's just so disjointed. And occasionally she'll get kind of close to making a few things rhyme, like with a slant rhyme, but she doesn't have the courtesy of making anything rhyme. There's no flow to this. She does stumble across rhymes there in the middle of that flurry where she was saying like steps next or whatever, reps. Like she had something going there. She should have stuck with that. I guess do some reps, then next climb some steps, drink some water, not Diet Peps. I'm spitting poop, not pee. About to dismantle SKB.
Like nigga! Like nigga! Are y'all, are we dead ass? Or are you dead ass? Was she dead ass in that moment? Like, what the fuck? Oh god, it's only 5 minutes in. I'm putting myself through fucking torture.
Hey, wait a minute. Serenade, I could be your coach. We could get you from 0-2 to 1-3. Like, I don't know if you're still rap battling. This video's 10 years old. I don't know if she's still out there on the grind, but it's not too late. That was fucking fire.
You letting your kid sip Pepsi out of a can. What is you thinking? Tell me, do you really want her to grow up to be just as hefty as you, Stephanie? Left to marry some 50-year-old man? Mm-mm. And then, when I thought I'd seen it all, I start scrolling a little further on down your wall. Another picture. You letting your kid go to town on Pepsi out of a bottle. Come on now. That's just irresponsible. Forget a...
That's what this bitch sounds like.
Stress test, she'll have heavy breathing just leaving the nest. Now, I didn't come here to be a dick. I just wanted to ruffle some feathers and shuffle the deck. So just out of respect, I didn't bring the pictures. But for future reference, you should take that shit down.
Okay. Very anti-Pepsi. She must be a Coke gal. Uh, I guess there was a few things that rhymed in there. That's kind of a W, right? It reminds me of that old saying, if you give an animal a typewriter, it'll eventually write a Shakespearean work. It kind of applies here. If you allow Serenade to say every single word she knows as quickly as possible, she's bound to get a couple of them that accidentally rhyme with each other. So it's starting to work a little bit.
Now, I understand this is your first battle rap, so let's see if you're up for the task. Because if you check my Facebook, you could probably use my own statuses against me. But I say, you too lazy for that.
First off, nah. Second off, why is that bitch nodding her head in the back? I'm sorry. Why is that woman nodding her head in the back? Cause she knows damn well this shit ain't fire. This is blasphemy. All y'all niggas there should have left. All y'all women there should have left. Everyone should have left. I swear to God, if the other one says a decent bar, I will light this bitch with hell. My blood is actually boiling from this this atomic disaster. This bullshit. This.
But if and only if, and that's the converse, you did your homework, you could come up with some dirt, especially if you know the right people to ask. Because these hoes ain't loyal. They'll throw you to the wolves just as quick as they let you into the pack. So let's see what you have.
That was nice.
Said that was nice. Who said that was nice?
God bless the soul of that one guy who just goes, that was nice.
Fuck that guy.
It's so supportive. That's honestly super wholesome. Like, I can't help but appreciate how nice everyone appears to be. Like, they just explode into, like, uproarious applause. They're going crazy for her, even though this had to be one of the most uncomfortable things to sit through in person. Far be it from me to...
Yeah, no, that's true. Honestly. First off, the person's confidence going in with that is crazy. Second off, the people around them not leaving is kind of like an appreciative thing. I'll give them that. I'll give them that. But I'm still not about it. Why am I so dark? Yo, do I actually need to turn on my phone light right now? Dang, that's crazy. Maybe I just need to turn off this light here. Okay, that's better. For some reason, it was dark as heck, bro. It's crazy.
question the format here, but I think you're allowing these rounds to go far too long. This dragged on way too long. She was able to spit out an entire song's worth of mumbo jumbo here. Like, it should have been half the time. It was so long.
That's my girl. Keep talking about my fucking kid, bitch. That's the kind of shit that'll get your lips hit quick. Serenade be on that Miley Cyrus tip. Country music videos and trying to rap and shit. I have expected her to come in on a wrecking ball. In this industry, these bitches just keep wrecking it all. I got no pity for stupid bitches who think they can rap. You think these people find you funny? Bitch, you're getting laughed at.
I don't have a lot to say about SKB here. She actually had like a whole routine, basically. She was far more organized. Her lines actually rhymed. There was actual punch lines to them. And
yeah, like they made, like they weren't, like they didn't hit, but they were at least making a bit of sense. They rhymed. It didn't seem like she was just talking. And I think, and that had to have been her coach behind her, who like went over this with her. So at least that's something. Like that other person. Oh God, I hope at least the other person was off the dome a bit.
She even had a hype man with her. She had a supporting actor out there emphasizing some of them, like, get your lips hit quick, and he'd say it behind her. Hers just really wasn't bad. Like, she wasn't super cringe or anything like that. It's really just Serenade that we need to focus on here for this rap battle analysis.
Now, I don't mean to seem like a hater. That's just the way I am. And I never meant to take it this far. I was actually just looking for someone in particular. Eminem. You just happen to be
I have the sudden urge to throw up.
in my way, and I'm not afraid to spar.
What? What is happening? The way she acts makes it seem like she's dropping some heat, but she's actually just dropping some fucking stink. Like, she is stinking this place up. I think this is like a call out to Eminem, perhaps, which, hey, if people aren't laughing at your dreams, you're not dreaming big enough, as they say. I appreciate her shooting for the stars. And imagine the world where Eminem does see this and he's like, you know what? I won't stand for that. I am going to organize a rap battle with Serenade this instant. She's got what it takes.
But before you start breaking out your bars, let me tell you something. It takes at least 3 cops to cuff me, and I'm not bluffing. So you can think all you want that you're harder than I am, but let me tell you what, when you have a knife up to your throat and you're being pinned, trust me, you're not so fucking tough then.
Pardon me for a moment while I try and digest this. There's a lot to marinate on. So it takes at least 3 cops to cuff you. And you explain in detail a situation where you were pinned with a knife to your throat from the cops, I am assuming. Why would the cops have a knife to your throat? If, like, maybe a baton or a gun or something, I would understand a taser even. But why would they have a knife unless you're getting, like, arrested by the Joker? And exactly what led to the situation that 3 cops would pin you down and put a knife to your throat? What was the charge? Like, that's some serious shit. I'm very curious now about her fucking criminal history.
But shit, anybody could beat me up. That's nothing. So hypothetically speaking, if you walk out of here tonight with the win, that's not really much of an accomplishment. But while I'm on the topic, I don't really care if I win or not.
So are you just admitting your dog shit? Is that what's going on now? Jesus Christ, 9 minutes. Let me just lock in.
Still leave here with my chin up. I take a loss like a boss. I just chalk it up to experience and walk it off.
Usually in a rap battle, you don't want to seem weak, so you don't really want to be saying things about potentially losing or how you'd take a loss with grace. Like, that's the number one thing that you probably wouldn't want to go over, and that's so far the only topic she's been able to make any rhymes out of. Loss like a boss, walk it off, I guess. Like, why would you be, you're not taking shots at your opponent anymore, you're taking shots at yourself. And you say how easy it is for anyone to beat you up. Why are you saying these things? What's happening? What is going on here? It's just such an interesting strategy I can't fully comprehend. It's like if I ran into a rap battle, it's like, you want to beat my ass? Why not eat my ass? I might lose this battle, but my butt still ate. It's like, what's going on here?
But just to prove to you I don't care if I lose, let's set up a bet so you can eat the biggest plate of tater tots. No, wait.
No.
Those are my favorite. On second thought, I'll meet you on the seat of the teeter-totters so you can keep their feet on the ground the longest. And you know me, I stay off the rocks.
Absolute chaos and pandemonium here. Now she's just challenging her to a tater tot eating competition, or who can keep their feet on the ground the longest on a teeter totter. It's like, what is going on here?
Yeah, I'm an apostle, all about that ghetto gospel. But I can go from docile to hostile in no time at all. Watch me snap you like a popsicle, have you up in the hospital. Nah, fuck that. I'll turn you into a fossil and turn your kid into a foster child.
The one girl in the middle in the audience goes absolutely ballistic for Serenade. I'm guessing they're friends, and like I said, I can't help but appreciate that level of support here, but come on. Maybe someone needs to step in and be like, hey, Serenade, this rap battle thing, it might just not be for you. That's what a good friend would do. Though, admittedly, I am kind of glad that the friend seems to be an enabler that keeps pushing her to do this. This is her 3rd appearance here in the Thunderdome, and I can't even imagine what the first 2 must have been like, but this one, I think, is something special.
I got a different face for every situation. I'm a triple threat on a daily basis. See, Slim Sadie is like White Fang. She's all teeth. She ain't into playing games. While Sally, on the other hand, is like a wild Mustang riding off into the wind. I feel myself changing personalities again.
Lord have mercy, can someone just call time? She's been going for 50 minutes, it feels like. God damn, she's about to use her domain expansion, Cringe Purgatory. So she's starting to change personalities again. and she's like busting it wide open for a second. And I don't know why, but I was actually expecting her to be some kind of spiritual medium here for a better rap battler. Like she just gets possessed by the actual spirit of Slim Shady, and then she just goes full 8 Mile on it, and it's beautiful. That's not what happens at all. That's not reality. It only gets worse.
My body is a wonderland. Call me Alice. My name means princess. I'm building this palace. You've been waiting on me all day. Well, I'm here at last. You know the Mad Hatter? Yeah, that's my other alias. I'm slapping you. I'll do laps around you. You be out of breath, and I'll be laughing. I said, fuck slapping you. I'll do laps around you. Whether it's in a pool or on a dance pole. An actual track, rubber, or asphalt. So whatever crap or smack you want to talk and try and pass off as facts, I ain't having it. Because at the end of the day, you're just going to say that I look like an asshole. Get it? I have my back to you when I'll be passing you, so I look like an asshole? Ah, forget it. You'd never catch my drift, you ratchet bitch.
No.
At some point, I think there's a threshold that gets crossed
No.
where something becomes so bad it should almost be illegal.
No.
You know what I mean? Where if you're this horrible at rap battling, if you step foot in another rap battle, it's some kind of like misdemeanor. Because this is painful. Like actually, I've seen innumerable bad rap battle moments, but for some reason Serenades really strikes a chord deep in my soul that triggers a primal primitive response of disgust. It's like, oh, this is like actually foul. Like this isn't okay what I'm listening to right now.
Finally.
And the big problem is it's still not over. We're in the middle of nuclear winter, and it's just it's showing no signs of slowing down. This is still her second round. And I'm accidentally making rhymes now, which I'm not trying to do, which only goes to show you that it shouldn't be so difficult for her to accidentally say sentences that end up rhyming with each other by complete accident. But yeah, it still boggles my mind thinking about her asshole bars there. You're going to say I look like an asshole. You get it? Because when I'm passing you, looking back at you with my asshole screaming achoo or whatever she said, I already forgot. But how?
She has a good friend with a good heart, you know, but like I don't know, bro. The friends gotta do something, bro. Like the friends gotta tell her. That friend might have to tell her to stop, bro. Like
Could that have possibly even left her lips? I don't understand. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense.
Everybody's getting restless, so I thought I'd start off this round by throwing a question out to the crowd. Who'd y'all rather be stranded on an island with? Me? Or this?
Whoa! She's not even trying anymore. Hey, who would you?
happening?
Fuck, it's so stupid. Who would you rather be stranded on an island with, me or her? Come on, where's the applause? Who do you think you are? I am.
I'm a beach Barbie, certified bartender, soon to be lifeguard. Meanwhile, this blow-up doll would sink you with a single cannonball off of a wharf. Or she might morph into a cannonball and eat you all. Me or her, it's not hard. It's now I'm in a higher place than you, a higher state of conscience. So if you think you're beating me here tonight, that's fucking nonsense. That's what they call false confidence. You just a baby wannabe Johnson Johnson.
The fuck does that even mean? A wannabe Johnson and Johnson?
What that means.
That's a corporation. That's not even a person.
Right.
Man, this chick is so far gone by. She goes to counseling once a week. She sits down on the couch, you know what they tell her? You need some help. Then they write her a prescription, you know what it says? Bitch, go rip out your tonsils.
I had the same reaction to that girl in the crowd who just couldn't help herself from saying what in confusion to that line.
No.
Serenade? If I may. The fuck is happening in your brain? What is going on in your noodle? How did this happen? Why? What went wrong? What kind of goddamn counselor would say that you need to rip out your tonsils? That'd be the worst advice ever. No counselor worth their salt would say something like that. You're being ridiculous. Serenade. At least ground this in reality to some degree. Just make it make sense. That's all I'm asking.
So I'd be the best to represent. Only seems fitting. Not only do I show up to the shows, put on a show, and my best clothes, I put on. So when it comes time for these guys to go to the polls and cast their votes, they take one look at your face and you's going home. Ba-bum-ba-bum! Oh!
It's like watching your aunt find absinthe.
She had something decent. It would have been sustainable. But then she went like, "Ba-da-da-da." Like, "Da-da-da."
Get way too drunk at Thanksgiving. Like she's just going around going, "Oh!" or whatever. It's just too much. You're doing too much, Serenade, and at the same time doing nothing at all. It's peculiar. But I'm happy to have witnessed it. Like, I feel stronger for having been exposed to it, if that makes sense. Now, I'll spoil the surprise. SKB won this. Shocking.
No shit.
I know. It was a nail biter. So, Serenade 0-3, but I think she's got a bright future in the rap game. I've got an eye for talent, and I see a lot of potential with Serenade here. She just needs to hone her craft a bit more. Like a fine katana. Sometimes you just gotta fold the steel a couple thousand more times to get that perfect edge. And I think she's on the cusp of it. What a wonderful rap battle. And that's really about it.
Alright, well, I am sick to my stomach. No, quite literally. I think it was something I ate. I'm low-key kind of sick. But also, like, this made me sick. I almost threw up to this. That's not even an exaggeration. I'm not even trying to be like expressively mean. This deeply made my blood boil, and I did not like any of it. So of course, y'all know the drill. Go ahead, give that video a like, give this video a like, subscribe, follow me in other places. I hate this woman. And with that being said, with Godspeed, see ya.